Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. It is always a pleasure to have our next guest join us and all his insights. I want for him to reintroduce himself, his first and last name, and all he is up to.
Sheldon, I'm, of course, Louis Bezich, men's health advocate, contributing writer to phillyvoice.com, and the author of Crack the Code, 10 Proven Secrets That Motivate Healthy Behavior and Inspire Fulfillment in Men Over 50. How are you today?
I'm so good. I am so good and always spoiled to share space with you. What are we talking about today, my friend?
Well, it's that time of year. It's the fall, change of seasons, and there's so much activity going on with school getting back in session, sports, the holidays are coming up. So I want to talk a little bit today about the power of intergenerational relationships, the win-win proposition that poses for both men, their health and well-being, as well as the children and the young people that they hang out with.
Oh, I love this. I love this. I honestly, I don't think we realize, we've talked about it a number of times, but I don't think folks realize the company that you keep also affects how you feel and how healthy you are. And oftentimes we talk about it as it relates to relationships, like romantic relationships,
Sure.
but not necessarily as it relates to grandchildren, children, and, those that are a little younger than you that can be able to help you get you to feel a little better.
Absolutely. It's somewhat intuitive. You hang out, you go see some babies or some young children at a daycare or something, or even your own family members, and it makes you feel good. But there's science behind it. And the science suggests that in terms of the benefits to men, it's good for your physical health as well as your psychological health. It can help reduce, on the physical side, it can help you cope with heart problems and heart attacks and things of that nature. And on the behavioral health side, it's good for your psyche. It helps you, fend off depression, anxiety, and those kind of things. And for the children, a close, particularly a father-son relationship, can really convert to a lifetime of benefits for the children. So again, it's a win-win, makes you feel good, and it has all sorts of benefits.
Oh, I think so too. I think that oftentimes we talk about the physicality of it, right? You're getting up, you're running around. I know that my parents, once they hang out with my children, are quite exhausted. They sleep well that evening for sure. After going to a soccer match or running around and playing outside, there's a physicality of it, but there's also the storytelling, I think, that has been really great, especially for my father, to sit down with my kids, the communication, to be able to talk to young people, to be able to engage in that way. I'm sure that plays the physicality, and then the mental piece of it also plays into it.
Absolutely. The conveyance of the history, whether it be a family history, stories, whatever, young people like that. And the other point I would mention is that these benefits that come to fathers in their relationship with their children also benefit grandfathers. Those of you like me who may have a grandchild or two, there's benefits that convey to both. So yes, whether it's a storytelling, whether it's experiencing fun activities together, there are benefits to both sides. It's a win-win and a whole lot of fun on top of that.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Oftentimes folks also, there might be estranged, right? Or it might not necessarily be something that was so easy. Not all families are like yours and mine who are kind of like, okay, what are we doing this weekend, right?
Yep,
Or like, what's on the calendar? But for those individuals, if you have any advice that are, this is a new practice for them, is there any advice that you could provide?
Absolutely. And the benefits also, convey to stepdads, stepfathers, uncles, or just people that get their sort of intergenerational fix elsewhere. You can volunteer, you can coach, you can mentor, you can teach. I get a lot of satisfaction out of being an adjunct professor at the college level and teaching, because again, interaction with younger people. So it's not necessarily just confined to a family relationship or a father-son, grandfather to grandson relationship. It has dimensions that go well beyond that almost any guy out there can take advantage of.
Oh, I love that. That was a really great point, because oftentimes we think that it's only family related, and not everyone has a family or those family dynamics to tap into. So I think you mentioned also about, going to a daycare, or going to, going to a school school or volunteering or participating. And then obviously as yourself as an adjunct and an educator, I think that that's great. Maybe coaching, you know, a little league team or something to get yourselves involved in a local municipality. I think that this is proper advice, especially as we get ourselves in through fall and in through this weekend, always providing us with such amazing insights. If people want to get in touch with you, my dear friend, if they want to learn more about all that you've got going on, where do they find that information?
You can reach me on social media at Louis Bezich. And of course, on my website, 50plusmen.com, you'll see what's going on in my world and find out how you can get in touch.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we are always spoiled by his company. I promise you, if you check out all of his content, you will not be disappointed. Thank you so much for joining us again from all of us here.
Thank you.
This is It TV. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.